Hi you guys, I'm Roberta from Oregon Trail Silver. I've had some questions regarding the money clip die from Potter USA. How to get your money clip to actually form and, keep it kind of stiff. Okay, this one right here is just a practice copper one. Nothing special, obviously. I haven't cleaned it up. Same thing with this one right here. This is the one I'm going to be showing you on. I went ahead and heated this one up and annealed it so that I could show you that if you're going to solder on an embellishment or something like that, again, it's not cleaned up, still has a ton of burrs. Anyhow, but assuming that I did everything else to it that I wanted to do, the last thing you're going to want to do is form it. So I have two mandrels here. I have one that's a 6mm, one's a 9mm. These ones are primarily for using jump rings. I prefer not to use the pliers because the pliers will crimp down on one side, leave a mark, and it's only going to bend. It's only going to fold over because, see, the pliers would only go like this. So you're only bending one part of it. So the mandrels I found actually work better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 6mm mandrel, put it about a centimeter above where it starts to curve in. Okay, and then I'm just going to fold it over. I'm going to use thumb on the bottom, thumb on the top. Of course, I have to do it to where I can see it. Okay, and remember, this right here has already been annealed, so what happens is it gets work hardened as you're bending it, and I took a nylon hammer to it before I did this. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and fold it back up. See how I stick my finger underneath it right here? And another finger right underneath that. Fold it up again to just under 90 so that I can stick my 9mm in. I'm going to do the same thing. Keep pressing on the center, okay? Now, of course, you're going to want to fold that up before you do this. Okay. Now, you see how it still has that little gap right there? Just pinch top and bottom. And then you can manipulate it left and right if you need to. But now, good and springy. That's all there is to it. Okay, so if you're working with copper and you're worried about it being too soft, if you're going to solder something onto it, because let's face it, when you anneal copper, it gets super soft. But it also it has a tendency to harden really quickly. So just take a nylon hammer to it and harden it up just a little bit before you start doing this. And then the rest of this part right here is going to get hardened up as you form it down the first time, bend it back up, and then form it down the second time. But that's it. And, provided I was going to make this an actual money clip instead of just using it for demonstration purposes, obviously it would be cleaned up and in a lot better shape. But either way, I hope that helps you guys, and take care. Have a good day.